joining. So, Monica, um, as you mentioned, like you are kind of like more than 15 years in the marketing. So,
Yes.
let's start on one question. Uh, I just prepare some question, basic question, I hope will helpful for our attendees. So, what are some common challenges marketers face when integrating AI tools into their strategies?
Yeah, that's a great question. So one of the challenges I believe is the use of data. You know, I all the tools, the AI tools need good, clean data to work well. And if the data is not organized or is incomplete, it can lead to, wrong conclusions. And we need to, as you put, some prompts, you need to be very specific with these tools. You can leave, you need to, for example, if you're writing a letter, you can ask the tool, please write this letter as a lawyer. But you need to be specific, as a, you know, family lawyer or something like that, so you are helping the tool to give you the right answer, or or try to do it. So another challenge is getting too used to the new technology. As you guys know, every day is appearing a new tool, a new app. So you need to keep up with that. And advanced AI tools can be complex, the advanced ones, and it takes time and effort to learn how to use them, especially when you are not very tech savvy. But you guys are tech savvy, so I'm sure you like to investigate and get the time to get to know all the ins and outs of the tools. But it's also important to make sure the AI tools are actually, helping your research goals. You can use different tools for different things. So if you sometimes you get excited about using AI and everybody's, yes, this is the new thing. Uh, but then just because it's a new and cool tool, it's important to ensure it's really adding value to your marketing efforts. That is important. So that is when you come at the beginning to set your goals as a marketer. So you need to think about that. And finally, there are, obviously concerns about privacy and ethics. Marketers, we need to be very careful
Mhm.
about how we use, the customer personal data. If you manage, PAI, personal information, you need to be very careful. AI tools can guess the current date. That's something that I found, it's like you need to be very specific. If you want current data, you need to put as of 2025 or as a, February 2025, because if not, they're going to try to find information from different places and different times as well. So you need to put that current date and year or the context of your request, unless you provide a very detailed prompts, like I mentioned before. But even if you're a marketing in a highly regulated environment like I am or are, you need to ask and always connect with your legal, regulatory compliance, other stakeholders to review the language to avoid customer impact. So that's important.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, still we are not clear what AI is using our PI, like personal information, like. So we have some like concern, right? We are not like okay
There's
for
no
now.
there's no a regulation, right? So there is not like a laws that how much they can capture, because you can put very personal information over there out there, and it goes to the big cloud, let's put it that way, and you don't know where you're giving that personal information to who and where it's going to be.
Yeah.
So let's be careful with that, especially when you work with clients, and they give you some important data. That is something that you need to keep in mind for sure.
Okay, I like that analogy, Monica. So let's say, so in these days, since like AI is getting very high demand and it is very useful. Actually I'm software as a software developer. I'm using AI, but as you said, like we cannot like copy paste our code because it is like your compliance and
Yes.
we cannot do that. Just maybe basic. We can
Yes.
do some prompt and get some idea.
Mhm.
So okay. So what are some free AI tools that marketers can start using today? And I'm curious, like, which is the latest favorite tool for you, or do you suggest for us? Like,
Yes, I love that question because it's every day is appearing something new. So I you know I will dive into all the AI tools that marketers can start using as today, including my personal favorite right now. As maybe you guys know, DeepSeek. This tool
yeah,
was truly a game changer, right? In the news, as you might know, it was developed by Lee Wei, Harvard dropout. And so I feel like when I heard about him, I was like, wow, that's great. This guy started, thinking outside the box, and it captured obviously the attention for its accessibility as a free tool. And he only with 6 million in funding, he was able to create a tool that rivals with those developed by the tech giants, right? So who had invested billions. So you saw maybe on the Wall Street how some of those big moguls of technology and AI, they went down while DeepSeek went up. So DeepSeek also, what I love of DeepSeek is when you have the opportunity to download the app, is when you enter a prompt, and then you select an option which is called deep thinking. They give you, it's a feature that is my favorite one so far, because it is not only provides the answer but also explains the reason behind that answer, and offering a deeper understanding of the insights. So it is incredible when you put, or provide me with a letter for, or maybe like a text for a marketing campaign that I need. So it start thinking itself like a person. It's like
mhm.
okay, you're telling me that you need a campaign that it needs to be developed for this target population, and this target population, they start explaining little by little, and then at the end you see the results. But that is what I like. So for the marketers or IT people that is joining us now, there are also other IT tools that you guys can consider. So one is, I'm sure Gemini, that was former Bird. I know that Google was the creator, and that's well known because it's like a very the user friendly interface they have. It is great, it's easy and very straightforward. And other one that I recently was started using is Copilot by Microsoft. So this tool, not like you have maybe like the new upgrade of Microsoft, you can see that appearing, and it integrates seamlessly across all the Microsoft applications. Like I saw Word documents, so they're helping you, finding errors. Maybe like if you need to write something, appears, some prompts over there, so it's next to your Word document. Another is the Open AI ChatGPT. As you know, there is the latest version is number 4. So it continues being a available tool for generating content, brainstorm ideas that
I
you can
think,
put over.
sorry, Monica, I think
Yes,
it has like $20 cost, ChatGPT 4, right? But
yes, yeah,
it's free version, right? Yeah.
yes. So start, now starting obviously in comparison with DeepSeek, which is free. Now you're seeing like if you want the generic version, and then you want maybe like the other versions that are more advanced, they are going to start monetizing. So that is the thing. It should be free for everybody, but it's a business as well. So they that. And if you are a designer, for example, Canva, or anybody, they have like a small business, Canva was created, and it helped so many people, and it's like a now billion plus, enterprise. So the new edition, they have like also magic write within this app. You can use, AI to help us, the marketers, to create compelling copy, the language, we need for our marketing campaigns, and design elements fairly quickly and efficiently. So that is something also great. Hotsuite Insights, this AI tool that provides social media analytics. So that's great if you're working with social media and supporting, like I am doing that to support some clients in social media. So it
Okay.
helps you marketers to understand the audience. So that
So we
is
have a lot of
important.
opportunity to use the AM, the tools, but your favorite is you mentioned like DeepSeek, right?
DeepSeek is my
Okay.
favorite one.
Okay. So,
Yes, yes.
uh, Monica, can you please just, I don't know, like if you have like, can you share like, do you have any example that leverage AI and that achieve their goal, like as a like I mean, person or maybe brand or maybe company? Do you know like some company or person that achieve
Yeah.
leveraging AI and maybe
Yes,
market?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was, obviously we see some of, animations and things like that created that. But one that I really like was Nike. Nike, the brand of, shoes. And, now it's like, obviously it's everything, clothing, lifestyle. So they had like a successful campaign that was called Nike Feed Forward,
Oh,
which they use AI to transform the way customers interact with their products online and in stores. So they introduced this power feature, the AI power feature in their mobile app. So they allow the customers to scan their feed actually.
interesting.
So yeah, very interesting. I was like, wow, okay, but they're getting also your data, right? Your size and everything else with that. But the thing is that they use your smartphone camera, and the AI tool analyze the scans, and they recommend the best shoe size, which is important. Sometimes you are between sizes, or maybe a new brand you are size 6 or the size 7 in other brands. So that helps a lot with that. And then also there's going to provide also some advice for the style that suits you very well for your type of feet. So it's great. It's kind of like having your personal shopper as well to suggesting the styles that are going to look better on you. So you can see your different shoes models over there and how it will look on your own feet, which is that is great. More advanced shopping, you will say, like with helping that.
You mentioned like they increase their sales like 20%, right? And
Yes,
on
yes.
mobile interaction, like customer
Mm,
interaction.
yes,
That
that
is
was like
great.
a
Yeah,
30% in online sales. That was like and 20 in the app engagement, which they want. They want you to load the app and utilize the app.
that is very big, like matrix, right?
Yes, yes.
Uh,
It's also a win-win, not only because of that aspect, but also brand engagement and awareness. Obviously Nike is one of the top brands, but the in sports especially, you need to be always with a new trend, the new things. So I think like that was a smart move from them to
okay.
do that.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much for sharing, Monica, those new insight and marketing tools that you mentioned. So, guys, so since we have like maybe 15 minutes, I'm gonna give you some like time to ask us like any question related marketing or software development or any other question like career transition or something you want to discuss. But before that, I have like maybe two questions for you, Monica.
Yes.
So, uh, so do you think like AI will, this question is actually very, I think everybody has this. So AI will eliminate someone or somebody in tech or non-tech maybe. Do you think it will elevate us, maybe decrease job opportunity, or what do you think?
Well, that's my personal thought is, it's in between, because I don't think it's going to be like in the, obviously the few years are going to change, and all depends also about the economic, political, and all the environment that is happening. But I feel like in the case of us, I think it's going to, in these few years, it's going to enrich us. I try to always think in a positive way, and but also depends of you, because you need to be ahead of the game, like in any profession, right? You can be like, okay, I'm going to wait sitting here, AI is going to do things. No, I would say, hey, you need to add, your to yourself, your own value. Study, go to, for example, I'm going to take at the end of the month AI in marketing at Cornell University. They have a certification over there. Download your apps, get the conversation going if you can with your peers and with your manager. That is what I do right now. And we're having conversation, we're discussing how these AI tools are going to help us, the limitations as well. And it's going to be a combination, like always, like a new tools with new technology. It's going to be always, hey, who is going to be more relevant? Who's going to be on top of the game? And you need to be on the top of the game, and utilize AI as your psychic, not as the enemy. Think in the positive way. How I can utilize that to make my own expertise as a human valuable, because we're always going to need humans, especially in marketing. You need to. The robot is not going to give you the empathy. It's not going to give you that authenticity
Mhm.
that we need right now in our commercials. Those commercials in the Super Bowl, for example, that got more insight to you and you feel more moved is the commercials that use humans and human interaction and helping people. Those things are things that are going to be valuable, but everything is changing, so we need to keep up with that.
Okay, last question, please. Just you can
Yes,
maybe answer like short if
yes,
you want, just
yes,
since our time is limited.
yes.
So, what is your, I mean, if somebody wants to transition into marketing, what kind
Mhm.
of skills required? Can you told us, like, let's say I'm software developer, right? I'm gonna switch
Yes.
to be a marketing strategist or more.
Yes, that is a great skill, IT. But I will say, like, obviously, train your creativity. Be always creative, trying to within your IT background. Be creative. I feel like you need also to be outspoken, because there's so many ideas coming, and you need to be very assertive when you give your ideas, and you need to be, also be fun, be authentic, use your own background. Myself, I am an apologetic Latina, so every time like we have some marketing campaigns that have Spanish or Mandarin, I feel excited because we're opening, more room for other cultures to join us. So I feel like if you want to transition, start, getting into the certifications with marketing, start connecting with other marketers. Like I said, you're talking about networking.
Yeah.
Network
Sure.
with, marketers like me, for example. Happy to help you and talk to, with you via LinkedIn.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
I feel like that is key. Keep you, relevant with your tools, and understand why you like marketing as well. You want to make an impact, with your IT background. It's great because we use a lot of data and analytics. We do customer insights. We need to say return of investment. So everything is numbers, and
Mhm.
we need technology to help us. So you guys have already, that background. So that's great.
Right. Thank you so much, Monica, for your valuable inputs. And yeah, so guys, here you go. So please just you can open your camera or ask any question, me or Monica. Just feel free. We are informal conversation. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want. Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that I have like it is great like to see this kind of events, because we can interact with different different areas like IT, marketing. I'm sure in the future you're going to see different people. So if you want to connect even after the call with either of us, please feel free.
Actually, you can chat. You can ask the question in the chat actually if you want, guys.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So while we are waiting, um, I'm going to give some idea about networking, guys. So basically, in the professional life, I'm also checking the chat. Maybe if you have any question, we have 6 minutes. So I mean, the networking is very important, guys. So I I had a lot of good experience about networking and make relationship with the right people, the right audience. So we don't know like so last day um my friends get an interview from like public radio and I ask her like what how recruiter reach out to you, so she told me like I just started writing on the medium and I did some like she likes writing, right, the technical writing and also personal growth. So I mean, she didn't expect to get any like offer from Medium via Medium, but if you are visible on social networks and put yourself there, eventually you will get more chance, more opportunity. We don't know like which opportunity will come from what where. So I think that is very important to be visible and to make valuable things for other people as well. So today, me and Monica, just our goal is to make something great, doing something right, and make more meaningful connection and networking actually. So yeah, so one day when I met with Monica in the like volunteering events, and then you see we are here today. By maybe
Yes.
we'll have another discussion. So this is very important, right?
No, and what I want to add, what I like to you is that you were confident and bold, and you went for it. You say, Monica, I need you for this. We're going to connect. So I like that. Somebody who is not afraid to ask things.
Okay. Sorry, we have a question actually. Yunus said, like, what do you think about AI agent tools? We are considering fully automating social media marketing, for example.
Yeah, for example, I don't think if I believe that, maybe tell me if it's correct, because agents are meaning that the people who, when you are on your website, they are answering, and it's a bot, like a robot, correct? Is
Hmm.
that the so yeah, I think like for social media, it's a different thing, it's other things. I think like you can automate your social media, you know, uh, marketing, for example. And you can ask, the A bot, the A tool, hey, create my, for example, for your own social media, create, uh, social media posts, for example, for my LinkedIn, but, can be, my professional social media for LinkedIn, talking about this webinar, that can be, about this webinar. I joined this webinar and I want this, and this is what I learned, and this is, what I, and then you're going to get a post with, even with the, the hashtags, so you can utilize that information over there. But in terms of agents, like I utilize like a, some agents too. For example, when you go to Amazon and then you have, the agents, your customer service, but then you go, there is so much they can help you. But when you have like a more, you need more help, or you have more like a detailed feedback, then you have the option to select a human. So I feel like the human, I love to have a human at the end to resolve things. But if it's something simple like, oh, I need to request a copy of my card, my credit card that I lost or something, you can have select with one button and they say, yes, it's on this way in, your new credit card, things like that. I think like it's going to help in that way, the agents.
Okay, okay. Thanks so much, guys, for joining. I think our session is over, and thank you so much, Monica, for your time, and have a great weekend, and see you next month.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.